evening. Welcome to surprise stream, I guess.
Yes.
You want to call that?
Yes. We are doing this basically for the replay.
No, we're not.
There's nobody in the chat, so
that's fine. It will come out little by little. That's fine. That's fine. But it's fun. And me and Chris, I was driving back home from work, and it said, you know what? I want to do a live stream. I feel like I want to talk and talk and talk all this time.
I thought it was because I got a new webcam.
I'll put that also. I was going to say it right away, but okay. If you want to say it. So obviously, as per the title, we're going to talk about the Mandalorian. Obviously, the new season's coming up. We're going to talk a bit of a Star Wars.
Season 2.
Season 2. That's correct. So it's going to be fun, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I like the camera, though. It looks much better.
I like it, too. I do.
Yeah. I like it better.
Because you remember how when we were playing Pictopia, how the card was kind of blurry?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, yeah. Much better.
Yes.
Much better. All right. So let's do this, man. Let's jump into it before we fell asleep here. It's late.
So we got season 2 Mandalorian.
Season 2 Mandalorian. Yes, sir.
Yes. We know that there's going to be some people that were in the first season that will not be returning for this season, like names like Bill Burr.
Of course. Because he died, right?
No, he didn't die. No.
Oh, he didn't die.
Yeah. But I think just because he won't be in season 2 doesn't mean he might not be in a later season.
That is true. He probably comes back from the dead.
No, he's not dead.
It's in the bonus features. Yeah. All right. So the next installment of the popular series Disney Plus is coming back on October 30, 2020.
Yes.
So the Mandalorian is coming back on October 30. Now the question is, when is it 11 o'clock already? Yeah. When is the damn video coming back again for the trailer? I want to see the trailer. That's what I want to see. I can't wait.
I want to see the trailer for that, but I want to see the trailer for the new Obi-Wan too.
Oh yeah, it looks good. But going back to the Mandalorian, the show, obviously you guys know, is after the fall of the Empire, but before the rise of the First Order.
Right.
Follows around a bounty hunter seeking to eke out life, living with his blaster wits near lawless frontier. I didn't know it had. Well, I knew 15 Emmy Awards.
Oh wow!
Including drama series. So that was.
It actually takes place 5 years after Return of the Jedi.
5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Yes. So that means Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Leia, and all of them are still in this world.
So that could open a lot of doors. What do you think?
I think we already know Boba Fett's going to show up. Obviously, the picture that we put up for, yeah, unless that was just something that was put together and done very well.
No, I mean, they said that it was coming back.
Yeah,
and also, obviously, he's coming back. But
you know what would be the big thing about Boba Fett being in the series?
What?
That would mean that Boba Fett actually escaped. There we go. We got Josh.
Hey, Josh, what's going on?
Dizney. Hey. So it would actually prove that Boba Fett escaped the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be. Hey, Emily, what's going on? How are you?
Hello, Emily. Thanks for coming in for our surprise stream. We didn't think we'd get anybody.
Yeah, so thank you. Appreciate it for the support. Appreciate it. So. And who else was going to be there as well? Hey, Alex, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here.
Hey, Alex, thanks for coming in. There are rumors of Luke Skywalker showing up.
Yeah. Josh, you want to come in, man? Come in if you want. I know you like Star Wars. I don't know if you want to come in. Let me know. I'll send you the invite. I don't know if you've seen Alex.
Hey, Mar.
Hey Mar, what's going on? Have you seen his YouTube
No. Do I need to check him out?
No, it's right there. Look at him. I can put it right now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out the word that I'm looking for.
Okay.
It's not the logo. What is it? Chris, help me out.
E.T.?
It's Star Wars.
Oh, is it? It's kind of hard to see.
3PO with R2D2 as ET, and then the Death Star with the ET pine tree kind of thing.
Awesome. Oh, those movies have some kind of relation. So
yeah, of course. Mars, nice to see you here.
Yeah, thanks that's right, Mar. 1 month until Mando. Yep.
Yeah. Mar, I heard that you are BP's favorite moderator. That's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
You see it, right?
Yeah, it's
pretty cool. I told him the first time.
They got 3PO as Elliot and R2D2 as ET, and the moon. It's not the moon; it's the Death Star. That's awesome. I love that.
So while Josh gets in here, so what do you think? What are your expectations for the Mandalorian 2?
Here's the thing.
How are you? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
And I know a lot of people are going to be upset with what I'm going to say.
Oh boy, should I get ready?
Yeah, I'm not for sure it's going to happen this season. It's going to happen.
Okay.
All right. I don't know what's going to happen, but I believe there's going to be a character loss, and I believe it's probably going to be this character.
Who? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
If he meets up with Luke Skywalker, and Luke Skywalker's trying to form his Jedi Order, why wouldn't he want the child?
What?
The child. He's Force sensitive.
Yeah, but why you're bringing Luke into it?
Because Luke forms a Jedi Academy. And which would mean that that baby Yoda or the child will eventually die, because he'll probably be one of them that gets cut down by Kylo Ren. Because I mean, something as great as the child would come around, right? Why wouldn't that pop up in the sequel trilogy?
I don't know. I'm still kind of wonder how that is going to be.
I mean, I think it would be best.
Well, you were right. Mark's upset already.
I'm just saying. I mean, something as big as, a Yoda species that pops up, right? Force sensitive. But yet nothing spoke of in the sequel trilogy or anything like that would make you think that that child was taken into Luke's custody for his Jedi Academy, and unfortunately, that the child would have been cut down by Kylo Ren when Kylo Ren cut down the Jedi Academy. I mean, what's the other? I mean,
I think this season we're gonna know more about the child. Where is he coming from? Where is it? Right. Where is his planet? That's the
thing. The planet is kept secret.
Maybe not.
No, it is kept secret. Yoda never gave away any information of what planet he was from, because he knew if he did, that, of course, people would be going there to get these beings that are leaving peacefully. So.
How are you? Fantastic. Thanks for being here.
Okay, so the other thing I could think of, if it doesn't happen with Luke, is Mando finds the planet that his species originally from and returns him home. I'm just saying, I don't think the child is going to be in every season.
He has to.
He has to.
Look how much money he makes for them, bro.
I understand that, but I'm just stating, I believe at some time, because unless you think Mando is going to raise him in the Mandalorian culture.
Nah.
No.
So, nah. I just want to see the interaction with Boba Fett.
Yeah, I really want to see that, because the thing is Boba Fett's not a real Mandalorian.
I know.
Yeah.
Mark says, and they live happily ever after.
I mean, you got to think about this. You
She's
got to
doing
think.
her own thing. All right, so Chris, bring me back again. All right, so no, because I know for sure this season's gonna be more focused on the child.
Right.
I
And
know
it's
that, and I'm pretty
Mando
sure they're gonna show the planet. They're gonna show it. I bet you anything.
But the planet is kept secret because that species, they're all born force sensitive, and they are all drawn to the light. There was a whole reason why I was going to say Spielberg, Lucas, why Lucas gave no information, why they've always been called Yoda species. That's what they've been called. So, but if you go back into the expanded universe, there's been multiple of them, and they've all been on the light side.
Okay.
So, but the thing is you really don't hear about them, any of them being together as Jedi. So, I mean, the only two that I've seen that were together would have been Yaddle and Yoda. Obviously, they're in the prequels, but.
It was. I thought Anakin cut down the Jedi Academy.
He did, but Luke recreates.
Yeah.
A new Jedi Academy.
I'm looking forward to see. And then you know who's the other one also, right? What's her name? That is coming in this season too. What is it? We talk about it.
Oh, Ahsoka Tano.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's another possibility.
Which is?
Ahsoka Tano takes the child.
You think?
I mean, I can't see it happening in season 2.
He's not gonna die, Chris. Let's start from there. He's not gonna.
I don't think he's gonna die in the series.
Did Anakin not strike down all the kids in the Academy episode?
Yes, Josh. Yeah, that did happen. But later on, Luke,
he's not a Star Wars fan. He's messing with me. I just remember right now he doesn't like Star Wars. I don't know Mandalorian, but I know he doesn't like Star Wars. That
did happen. But after Luke became a Jedi, he set off and created his own academy, his own Jedi Academy, and that's the one that Ben Solo or Kylo Ren strikes down, along with the Knights of Ren. Which that really upset me. That they really did not give you any answers about who the Knights of Ren was. I think they put it in comic books, or they may have put it in a book of who they were.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But.
Let me see what Alex says here. It says here, Commander Rex might also appear. I'm hoping. Could be.
You know, Commander Rex is actually in Return of the Jedi.
Say that again. I'm sorry. I was looking at Josh.
It's not, Captain Rex is actually in Return of the Jedi.
He is.
He is.
Tell him in what part.
It's they're on Endor. He's with Han and Leia while they're trying to get in to take down the shield for the Death Star, the second Death Star.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a coincidence. There was an actor that looked like Captain Rex, but that's who they say he was. But yeah, I don't know. You know, the thing is anything can happen with the child. I just don't see the child being. If this goes multiple seasons, I just don't see the child being in every. I think eventually there's going to be an end to where the child's in there, because the truth is the whole thing is about the Mandalorians. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I really like the Mandalorian culture. I truly believe that Lucas, when he created the Mandalorians, he based it off of the Spartan warriors, how they're born into battle.
I agree.
Yes, yeah. I really believe that's where it came from. But no craziness on this. Sorry, I'm not taking my shirt off tonight.
What did Josh say now? I have saved myself from embarrassing myself, so I keep this one. Okay. Mark says, I want to see the
That would be
brother into
good.
an adolescent and give Mando grief. Yeah, I'll send you the invite on Instagram if you want to come in, bro. People do so many like fake
Oh yeah, like
trailers.
trailers. Yeah, yeah.
That's so fun. But at the
Yeah.
same time, it's also
I wish Disney would bring that back.
what? The trailer?
The fan-made films, Star Wars fan-made films that they used to have. They used to do it once a
Oh.
year, and they would put them all on YouTube, and you could just sit there and watch all these. And of course, one would win. And they would have like advertisements for like recruiting for the Empire, and they were hilarious. It was like, they show they show.
Oh, you know what? We don't have the second one, but we have the first one. Let's go watch it.
Yeah, that's Tatooine.
And then when season 2 comes out, the trailer, we do another special and we talk about the trailer.
Yes. Carl Weathers. Awesome.
He's coming back for sure.
Yeah.
Bounty hunting is a complicated profession. Don't you agree?
Hey, Sparkle Supreme Queen.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome. I'm telling you, this thing is gonna be nuts.
Oh, it
I
is.
think they're gonna make more money.
It's because this series reminds people of the original trilogy.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But
of the original of 4, 5, 6.
Yes. Because Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are fans, and when Lucas made the original, he wanted to make like he wanted it to feel like an old Western, but it was supposed to be like a serial, sort of like I'm trying to think what was it? Flash Gordon. He was fans of stuff like that, and it was supposed to be like that. And what I love is that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau made it like a spaghetti Western, just took it one step farther, right? Because if you didn't know who Mando was, you'd almost swear that could be Clint Eastwood underneath that helmet.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I mean, Pedro Pascal has to be one of the greatest guys they decided to put into that role. So
I love it. Again, and we said it this million times, and I said it also, that the Mandalorian, even we can't see his face.
Right.
The way that he acts and brings the Mandalorian character to life is you don't need to see his face,
They did show it.
I know, but what I'm saying is, in all the episodes, it's like the mask says so much. It's like you're watching his face. You know what I'm saying? Like all the gestures and everything. Did he actually show his face? I don't remember.
Yeah. He got harmed, and what episode, it was, right? He's not allowed to remove his mask in front of anybody. So it was. Is he called IG-11? The droid.
Yeah, he was the only one who saw him.
That was it. Yes,
we didn't see him.
We did. They did show him. Yeah.
I don't remember. I gotta watch it again.
Yes.
That's another thing that I was gonna let you guys know, that before October 30, make sure you watch it again, because it's good to have like a refresher. I already forgot about that part. to watch a refresher of what's going on. Alex has a question here. Hold on, let me see. Have you guys watched the Disney Gallery on Disney Plus? It takes you behind this. Yes.
Yes.
I've seen a couple of them. It's amazing the way they do stuff now, right? They have the big screen and they actually can see what's happening sometimes. And yeah, that's amazing. It reminds me a little bit of Universal, the stunt show. I don't know if you guys seen it on YouTube. That they can see the action already in the back, that LCD screens, and they do their show in front of us. So it was pretty cool.
IG-88, he was the bounty hunter in Empire. This is the same kind of droid, but it's got a different designation. He's IG something else. I can't remember. I think it was like IG-11 or IG-12. So
yeah. So the technology, and then all the, you know, and Alex, going back to your question, is I love it because you could see all these directors that direct the Mandalorian and obviously the producers, you could feel and you could see the love they have for Star Wars.
Yeah, well, I mean,
which is amazing.
I didn't know until we watched this that Ron Howard's daughter was one of the directors for one of the episodes. Yeah, and then you have that, I can't think of his name. I can't even pronounce it, but he's directed over on the Marvel side.
Who? Taika? Yeah, and he's the director for the new movies for Star Wars.
Is he?
Yeah, well, last time I checked, he was selected to direct the new, starting the new trilogy of Star Wars.
I didn't know that. The only thing I'd ever heard was that they had Kevin Feige was going to be working on a trilogy. They had
there you go. Thanks for that, Mick.
What's his? Yeah, yes.
YTT.
Yeah. Then I heard that
look at Mark, the guy who sounds like oh Mark.
But then they said that the guys who did Game of Thrones was going to be working on a trilogy. And then they said that Rian Johnson, is that his name? Rian Johnson, who did The Last Jedi, they said he was going to be working on a trilogy as well. There was going to be 3 different trilogies that were going to be made. But of course, they weren't going to be part of the Skywalker saga. They were going to be different stories from different parts, you know, during different times. I think the Old Republic was one of them they were looking at doing, which would be awesome.
So in May 4, 2020, it says that, and this is from StarWars.com. So I guess, right? Hopefully I'm looking at the correct thing. It says Academy Award winner Taika Waititi to direct and co-write new Star Wars feature film for theatrical release. Oscar nominee Christy Wilson to co-write a screenplay with him.
Oh, wow.
So there you go. Yeah. It's in the Star Wars website.
I would love for them to do one where Jon Favreau actually directs.
I think he should be in charge of all Lucas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, the possibility is, you know, the rumors are that the possibility is Kathleen Kennedy's on her way out, and it's either going to be Jon Favreau or George Lucas is returning himself.
Oh, man.
Just as the president of the company.
Could be. So what is you guys and your Chris favorite Mandalorian episode? Like you said, all right, I watched season 1 and this episode is the best one I like so far. Or it's my best ever Mandalorian episode.
I'd have to think about that. You know, I haven't really gone back and watched them again. I probably should. I get the last one was really good.
The last one was pretty good.
Yes. And the thing is a lot of people. What's the comedian's name? I'm trying to think of him. Jason Sudeikis was actually in it.
Okay.
He was the stormtrooper that punched Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and he says he gets called out on that for punching Baby Yoda all the time. But no, the one part that I felt sad about is losing. I can't remember. like I said, I've only watched it once. I need to go back and watch it again
Yeah,
because
I do.
characters' names leave me. But Nick Nolte, the character Nick Nolte voiced,
Uh-huh.
when he died, that that upset me. It really did. I really liked that character. I mean, I thought he did a great job.
Okay.
And I like that character. I mean, he was the one who basically was like, he told Mando, he's like, you can't, come on, you're the descendant of people who tamed the Mythosaurus. I mean, the guy was awesome.
Yeah, I think I agree with
that's right. That's right, Mar. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Alex. Episode 3, I had to make sure it was that one. It's when he returned to collect his reward.
Yes. Yes.
And hell break loose.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think that one and the first one's obviously because the first one you get the introduction of the of Mando and you get him right away. It's like a fast action.
Well, I think it's really interesting to find out that the Mandalorian culture has had to go underground since the purge of Mandalore.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why the Beskar.
Mm-hmm.
The Beskar was taken from their world by the Empire.
Do you have a Star Wars shirt by any chance?
Me?
Yeah.
No, it's not a Star Wars shirt. I'm wearing a grunt style shirt.
I do. Was prepared for Star Wars. Anyhow, yeah. Regardless, I think all the episodes were good.
Yes.
The one in the forest that he goes to the village and all hell breaks loose there as well. It was pretty good.
I think the one is.
I hate the wait time that you gotta wait a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because they're not like Netflix where they just bring the whole thing out and you can binge watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it brings like you really wanna. Damn it! I wanted to see more.
Yeah, that's how they get you. Mar says, I like the one where the child played with the kids in the final episode. Yeah.
It's like Luke and these people playing on episode 6 with the Ewoks a little bit.
If there was one episode I could have done with, and I hate to say this because I love Bill Burr.
Okay.
That episode, I didn't get it. They actually had Bill Burr in it. They had the one actor from the Sons of Anarchy in it.
Yeah.
I don't know who the two characters were I don't know who the actors were that played the two Twi'leks. Because they were brother and sister.
Oh, sure.
And then you had that amazing robot that just,
yeah, could do anything.
Yeah, I mean, it was an amazing show, but to me, it was probably the lesser out of all of them. Yeah, Cara Dune, yes.
Sorry, yeah.
And I love that actress.
Defend themselves, yeah. And one of the village ladies had the huts for Mando, remember?
Yeah.
She did.
But what I love is they're bringing like different alien species that you've seen in the original trilogy in and everything like that, and that's what I love. But yeah, I dove into Star Wars like reading books. I got books in there I've got stuff I haven't even finished. That
for Star Wars.
Oh, Star Wars. I've read. You want to talk about the expanded universe when it comes to books? I've read all the Timothy Zahn books. I read the Thrawn series is one of the best. The 3 books Timothy about Admiral Thrawn.
It's
That would be great if Thrawn would show up in this.
I mean, it's Star Wars is a big universe.
It is. It's a huge universe, and there was like one book. I had a friend who hadn't seen any episode. I talked it up so much that she was able to binge watch all the episodes because they were on. Yeah,
of course.
You can do that, Gonzo. Just don't watch it when it first comes out. Wait until it's all over and then binge watch it.
Yeah, and then everybody's talking about it, and I'm here like, nah, man. I'm telling you. As soon as the trailer comes out, we have to do another live stream like right away.
Oh yeah.
So we can go over the trailer and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now we got people in here. I can tell them. I got a new webcam. So I don't know if you can tell, but I got a new webcam.
Alex says I'm starting to collect Star Wars books myself.
Yeah, yeah. The one I had, there was one series. I think it was almost like 25 books, and I got to the middle of it, and there was actually one of those books in that series actually made me cry.
Why?
And it's the one where Chewbacca dies. Yeah, but they give him a very heroic death. So
Yeah, I'm sure.
So,
sure. I wonder
but-
what's going to happen with Chewie. Are they going to bring him back?
what do you mean bring him back?
Are they going to bring him back for the new Star Wars thing? Because I know the Luke saga is over and all that stuff, but are they going to bring old characters back? They have to bring old characters back. At least.
No, I don't think so. I think that's all done.
That would be something.
I think you might get an Easter egg of seeing like what they did with the prequel, where you've seen like the Millennium Falcon flying in, but at that time it wasn't called the Millennium Falcon; it had a different name, but it was still.
No, I'm talking about. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the new Star Wars movies. No, the Mandalorian.
No, I don't think we're going to see them. I don't think we'll see them again because it's going to be a whole different story.
Yeah, you don't think they're going to bring them back?
Well, I mean, if they do the Old Republic, they're not even alive.
Yeah.
But you do something afterwards. I mean,
well, they're going to move forward. They're not going to go back.
Well, no, I think they'll go back
on the new trilogy.
No. I think they're not working on anything that's going to be part of the Skywalker saga, which is the prequels, the originals, and then
that's done. That's done.
All right, but the game, the Old Republic was such a big hit, and the Old Republic, I think it took place like hundreds of years before the Battle of Yavin, which is what the timeline's always based on, is the Battle of Yavin, which took place there in A New Hope.
Yeah,
and basically you got kind of get to see like the golden age of the Jedi, is what it is. And what would be great is in the Old Republic is if you actually got to see Darth Bane. I think to see some of these Sith Lords that you heard of, but never seen except for in books or in comic books.
Yeah.
And Darth Bane, of course, was the one who came up with the rule of 2 for the Sith. So.
I don't know. As long as they don't mess with the Luke saga, I'm good with it.
Oh, I don't think. Well, the only thing I think that they've been talking about is, and I think we've discussed this before.
Yeah.
Was they were talking about creating a multiverse, where
a
multiverse.
Okay.
Where the last 3 movies, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker, are just a branch of a timeline.
Yeah.
And that they could go back and use the veil of the Force to change that timeline and create a whole new story.
It's a lot, man.
It is. And I get, from what I understand, in Lucas's cut, the veil of the Force was actually talked about.
Yeah, true. That's another thing, like is, so I cannot put this in words that I can. I mean, it's so much that we can have for Star Wars that it will never end, because there's so many stories, and then from the movies you can get so many side stories from that movie.
Right. But look, what was it?
If it's well done, if it's done, I mean,
Alex,
the last 3 movies. I'm sorry, the last 3 movies sucked, bro. Compared to the other ones, I'm sorry.
Wait. I did like The Force Awakens.
Yeah, okay, I gave you that one, but the rest sucked. I'm sorry.
The last one was because it was J.J. Abrams trying to save, and I mean, even George Lucas was in on it, trying to make sense of what Rian Johnson did.
He messed it up. I hope he doesn't do any Star Wars game.
No, that's why I heard it was Rian Johnson was going to be doing his own trilogy, but it has nothing to do with the Skywalker saga. But you know what Rian Johnson did before this, right?
What?
He went to Pixar.
Man, I'm telling you.
But no, Alex says I want to see Thrawn in a trilogy or a live action series. I think that would be great if Thrawn actually showed up in The Mandalorian. I think it would be great. Or even if they did something where they told the story about the Chiz, I think that would be awesome too, which is the people that Thrawn comes from.
Yeah. Fantastic has. Do you think they will go back and do the beginning of the dark side with Juntapal?
I don't know.
There were
you know,
rumors that the next trilogy will start on their dark side planet. What up, Mike? What's going on? Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I cannot remember what the name of the dark side planet was either.
If they do any spin-off, they need to keep the same director on all of it for the Mandalorian. That just my opinion.
You know, Star Killer Base. People have already said that was Ilum.
That was what?
Ilum.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ilum. You know, that's where the Jedi would take their apprentices when they were ready to build their lightsabers, and they would go to Ilum to find their kyber crystal.
All right.
And then after they found their kyber crystal, that's when they would put together their lightsaber for the first time. And I think they basically came out and said Starkiller Base was made out of that planet Ilum. So I think that's
look what I found. I found Jedi meditation and ambient relaxing sounds. Star Wars.
Do you know over in Great Britain, Jedi is actually a religion?
Yeah, look. Let me put a couple of seconds. Crazy, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. There's people that there's a religion and everything. I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's crazy.
So I did see a new theory on how Luke died.
All right. And by the way, we already talked about, I think we talked about in one of the live, is that they're gonna have the Bob cuts, and then they're gonna have George Lucas cut for the last movie, which is gonna totally different story.
Oh yeah.
Which is gonna be awesome. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So I seen they were talking about, everybody believes that Luke died because he did the force projection where he projected himself there to give the resistance a chance to get away from Kylo Ren, right?
Yep.
All right. There's actual theories that, Luke said he went there to die, right? Well, they believe
I agree.
Even he was still the hero. He's always been the hero to save Leia.
Yeah.
And the thing is when he tells Kylo Ren that he won't be the last Jedi, he's not talking about Rey.
What's he talking about?
He's talking about Leia.
Well, Leia trains Rey.
Yeah, and they also show Luke training Leia just a little bit.
True.
So the thing was he wasn't going to be the last Jedi because Leia was a Jedi. But the thing is this. All right. So they believe what happened was that the force projection isn't what killed Luke. It was Luke found what every Jedi is actually looking for, which is inner peace. And after that, that's what happened. Was he found his inner peace during the time that he was doing and he became one with the Force by will because he had found his inner peace.
Is that Jedi ASMR? I don't know what you mean. Do you know, Chris?
ASMR. Well, it would be an acronym, but I don't know what I don't know what the acronym is.
Me neither. I don't know, man. It's a tough.
No, I mean, what's so odd? I think the problem that Disney is having is when George Lucas ran Lucasfilm and everything, he invited all of us in to be a part of that galaxy. He let people make fan films. He let people do all kinds of stuff.
He opened the galaxy for everyone.
Yes, and I feel like Disney's kind of shut it off. I mean,
Of course.
but they have created where you can actually walk into a Star Wars area. I mean, so
Good night, Mike. Thanks for being here. Sorry.
and I really think Disney needs to open it up. I mean, you have people like the 501st, you know, the guys who dress up in the stormtrooper armor or the clone trooper armor, and they go and do stuff like for different causes and everything like that. And
Yeah.
it just I mean, the thing was Star Wars revolutionized the whole film industry. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you go and watch Jurassic Park, at the end you're going to see ILM, which is Industrial Lighting and Magic. That's a Lucas company that was created just to make the first Star Wars movie, and it just went on. ILM also did Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
That's how Gary Sinise was. They made him look like he had no legs. So, I don't know. To me, I just find to me, George Lucas is like Walt Disney in a way. I think.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. He is. He created this universe for us.
Right.
And he let people create more around it. So this universe got bigger. Right?
Right.
And it's so much that, you know, I wish, and I agree with, I think it was Mike who said it, that I wish we could keep the same director all the time, because this happens. You know what happened in Star Wars. Everybody knows what happened.
Well, the original trilogy didn't have the same director.
I know, but it's we have to make sure that we select people that are Star Wars fans that love Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
and we go to the same idea. And I said it a million times, and obviously this is not going to reach her or anything, but I think this lady should leave Star Wars completely. Leave Lucas, everything. Get somebody there that actually shows love, that know what he's doing, like this guy with the Mandalorian. You know, all that. Yeah. All these people that actually you could see they love Star Wars, and they can bring.
You know who I'd love to see
to where we was, because
you know who I would love to see direct a Star Wars movie?
Who?
Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith is a big Star Wars fan. I would love to see him direct a Star Wars movie.
Yeah, because what I was gonna say is that I think we lost a lot of fans with the last trilogy.
But I don't think.
No, we didn't lost the disappointment. I think
yes.
a little bit. That's the word I was looking for. Disappointment.
Yes.
I was disappointed. Listen, I was so hyped to see the Emperor back, right?
Yeah.
I was happy to see him, but this freaking movie sucked.
Well, I think
that's what sucked.
The worst part about that trilogy is you never got the reunion of all three. Of Luke, Leia, and Han.
Well, that's another thing, yeah. Well, you kind of got it, Leia and Luke at the end.
You got Leia and Luke, and then you had Han and Leia, but you never had the three together.
Yeah, I think they messed up on that one.
Yeah. Well, from what I understand, was in Lucas's cut that when Han she sends like an image to Han to Ben Solo.
Yeah.
That she was supposed to show up as an image along with Luke. And that was supposed to give us the.
So all three of them.
Yeah, all three of them were supposed to show up to Ben Skywalker or Ben Solo. Said okay. I said Ben Skywalker. That's because in the books, Luke has a son and names him Ben. So.
Yeah, I agree, Mark. I mean, so obviously the first three, we're not going to talk about the first three, which is 4, 5, and 6, because they're awesome. They're great. They're the original ones, and it was well done.
Yeah.
And back in that time when they came out, it was great. So the technology wasn't there, but it was great.
Oh yeah.
Right. Now let's go 1, 2, 3. So 1 gives you the story of Anakin. Good. Yeah. All right. Some people like it. Some people don't like it. I don't care. I think it was well done.
Yes.
I think it was good.
I do. I like the trilogy. I think the Clone Wars the 3D animated. I mean, that's awesome. Rebels, that's an awesome.
Oh, we're talking about cartoons, right?
Well, I mean, they're 3D animations.
Yeah, well, 3D animation, yeah. But let me stop here for a second on the movies.
Yeah.
So the first one was good. All right. What about the second one?
Are you talking about as
Episode
in the
two.
prequel?
Episode
So you're talking about Attack of the Clones.
Episode 2.
Yeah. I think what it was that really made it horrible for everybody was the whole the mushy love stuff.
Yeah.
Between Anakin and Padme.
How much of the fight of the Clone Wars that we saw?
Well, I meant right there at the end, but I meant probably some of the best parts of that was the parts that were going on with Obi-Wan Kenobi of chasing down Jango Fett. Yeah,
of course, but it wasn't that great. It was
right.
And then the third one, of course, is when we see Vader create.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. All right, ever since I was a kid, I heard rumors that Vader was created by Obi-Wan kicking him into a volcano, right? And then we get where it's an actual entire planet that's covered in lava, Mustafar. And
then comes the other ones. Force Awakens. Okay, I give you that. We see everybody again.
But then we got Rogue One, which they started off great. Rogue One, I thought it was a great movie.
Rogue One, yeah, it was a great movie.
And then it was like, and then they go into these sequel trilogies, and they're not even.
That was a cool.
Hey. What was the age difference? I think she was 14 when.
It was the Force. It was
he was 9.
Revenge of the Sith was the first movie I ever saw in the theater. Oh, there you go.
Wow. Yeah, I mean that. Now I would love to say that Revenge of the Sith, that's the best lightsaber duel. I can't say that. The best lightsaber duel is in Phantom Menace at the end with the Duel of Fates song playing with Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon fighting against Darth Maul. That has
so okay. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go movie by movie. All right. We're gonna leave the Mandalorian for a little bit. All right. So, episode 1.
Yeah.
Love the movie.
Oh yeah.
Except the end. And the end, no, the fighting scene. And I'm gonna tell you what, because Darth Maul is one of the greatest Sith. He was great Sith. The way that he died,
right?
No.
Well, I mean, the thing was Darth Maul really wasn't. He was the apprentice of an apprentice at that time because.
By the way, he didn't die.
No, he didn't. He came back.
Nope. He came back.
Do you know how he died?
That's another story.
Did you ever see how he died?
How he died?
Oh, really? It's in Rebels. You're gonna have to watch that.
I haven't watched Rebels, to be honest. How did he die?
So it has to do with the characters of Rebels, and I'm trying to think. Somebody help me out here with the boys. Ezra Bridger. He's one of the characters. They find out that he has, there's a whole story going up to it, but Maul finds him, and what they need to do is he wants to take and able to find what he's looking for, which is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Mm-hmm.
And able to get that, they have to take a Sith holocron and a Jedi holocron, and the two of them have to make it work together. But what happens is Maul gets Ezra's vision, and Ezra gets Maul's vision. So, but Maul ends up finding Obi-Wan Kenobi on Tatooine. And they go at it, and Maul tries to use the same technique that he used to kill Qui-Gon on Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan knows this and strikes Maul down. And Maul actually dies in Obi-Wan's arms the same way Qui-Gon Jinn did. And when he asks him what is he guarding, he realizes that this is what he's guarding is what is going to defeat the Empire or the Emperor himself. And he says, finally, our revenge will be done.
Hmm.
I mean, they're amazing shows. I mean, I know you're like they're cartoons, but they're
no.
great stories.
I'm on it. I still haven't watched them all. It's just
Yeah.
time. No time.
I mean, Rebels was kind of hard to get into it on the first season, but once you got past that first season, it was a really good show. Now, the one I can't get into right now, I haven't been able to get into it at all. It's called Star Wars Resistance, and it just doesn't grab me.
It doesn't grab it.
No.
All right, so we passed number one, right? The number one was good. Jar Jar thing, whatever.
The Phantom Menace. You know, a lot of people didn't like the Senate stuff and everything, but that's them showing how Palpatine rised to become Chancellor, to become, you know, so you had to see that.
Okay. Fantasmic says that still wasn't the end of Darth Maul.
What do you mean? After?
I don't know. I guess it's gonna tell us in.
Well, it was. Obi-Wan killed Darth Maul.
Let us know, Fantasmic. All right, so let's go episode 2. We already agreed that, the Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clones. The best part of Attack of the Clones, of course, was all the Obi-Wan parts, but the battle at the end was awesome.
It was awesome. It was great.
It actually broke a record that was later on then broke by not Game of Thrones. What is it? Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Which was CGI characters fighting, or all in one scene. So
so that was great.
Yeah.
Then we have Star Wars Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith, which is to me seemed like it should be like almost a mirror of Return of the Jedi.
That was a great movie.
It was. Revenge of the Sith was great. And, you know, I know a lot of people think that Hayden Christensen, that he's not a good actor. I thought he was great. I loved him.
He's great. And he's coming back.
Yeah.
They're gonna put him on Obi-Wan.
Yep. I think it's all gonna be flashbacks. So
of course.
I think Obi-Wan probably is suffering from like PTSD.
Yeah, probably.
And Uncle Owen doesn't want Obi-Wan to have anything to do with Luke.
Yeah. Then we have Solo.
Now, I love Solo.
Solo was good.
I loved it.
I think they should have done more with the character, but I love it. I think that we should have, instead of all that craziness, we should learn more about Solo, go more on adventures with Chewie and stuff like that. Yeah. But probably they maybe come out with another movie.
Now, Solo was the first movie that Peter Mayhew's backup did the entire movie as Chewbacca.
Yeah. Then we have Rogue One.
Loved Rogue One.
Love it, because you have the story between what happens between 3 and 4.
Well, I mean, you can take Rogue One and butt it up right to the front of New Hope and just watch it straight through.
Yeah. That's the way to see it.
And here's what's great about that. All right. One, Chopper is in Rogue One. Chopper is the droid from Rebels.
Yeah.
And the Ghost, the ship from Rogue One, is actually in the battle at the end of it. Yes.
Let's see. Fantasmic says, according to the Legend series, an android scientist used his brain to recreate him and later battle Luke. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wow, so are we going to another thing? Yeah. All right. Darth Vader at the end was fantastic. Oh, no, which one? Rogue One?
Yeah, Rogue One.
Sure.
Can you bring that up?
Which one?
A video of the remake of the Obi-Wan and Darth Vader from New Hope.
What?
These people turn and they fix that lightsaber battle that was in A New Hope between Darth Vader. Have you not seen it? I thought I sent it to you at one time.
No, I haven't seen it.
I swear I sent it to you one time.
So let me ask you a question. Where do you put Solo between what trilogy?
Solo would come before Rogue One.
Right. So we gotta put Revenge of the Sith, then Solo. Yeah, that's what I did. And then Rogue One.
Right.
Okay. All right, cool. Then we have New Hope.
Right.
which is a great movie. I think well
Oh
done.
yeah, I mean it's the first movie. It's always
And
going to.
then I think one of the best movies of that second trilogy, which is Empire Strikes Back. I think that was a hell of a series.
I mean, it leaves you on a cliffhanger. That's what it
Yeah.
does. And I mean, the whole thing is, I mean, you're never going to beat finding out that Darth Vader is Luke's father.
Yeah. Then Return of the Jedi. I
Yeah.
think it was good. It was
Return
a lot
of
of
the Jedi.
action.
Yes. Yes.
It was awesome. And here we go for the last three. Force Awakens. It's good because you meet Kylo. It's good because you see Han Solo, everyone back again.
The best scene in it.
To
The best.
other thing.
The best scene in it is
Sure,
when-
we're home.
Yes, that's the best scene.
Yes, yes.
But the funny thing was, while we were sitting in
Look more. They should join them right there. Look, they should bring them more.
we were sitting in the theaters, me, Margie, and the girls, right?
Yeah.
And it comes down to that part where Han's talking to Ben Solo.
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden, I just go, he's going to kill him.
Yeah, I already knew it.
Yeah, and heaven just broke into tears
Yeah, of course.
before it even happened.
We already knew it.
Yeah.
He would say that he was doing it because he actually, I think he would say he did it because they were going to do another Indiana Jones, so he decided to bring the character back.
Well, I think the one thing I think that what I love about what they did with
He
Han
didn't
in
like
that
Solo,
movie,
by the way.
what they did with Han in that movie, what I thought was great was you had him and A New Hope going, your hokey poke religions and all this kind of stuff, and then in Force Awakens, he goes, it's all real. You know, it's just awesome. But you know, he wanted to be killed off. He wanted Han Solo killed off in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
So
then comes with a disaster, The Last Jedi.
which this is where they took the potential of what they could have showed how powerful Luke had become and just kind of tossed it out the door. It was a joke when they showed him flip the lightsaber over his back. This is a lightsaber that was his father's. You know, this was a lightsaber. I mean, of course, it's the same lightsaber that killed multiple Jedi as well. I mean, but
come on, dude. The story's there. I mean, why are you gonna throw it away?
What I hate,
You make Luke bad.
yeah,
Luke
and
wasn't bad.
what I hate is when people call that Rey's lightsaber. That's not Rey's lightsaber. No.
The first one, no.
That was Anakin's lightsaber. It may have been one of many he built because he kept losing them, if you remember.
Yeah. And then The Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker. Now, I think here's what I think the problem was with The Rise of Skywalker.
God help us all.
Is in the original trilogy, you actually seen that bond build between Luke, Han, and Leia all the way through. Yeah. You didn't get that for Finn, Rey, and I can't think of his name.
Finn, Leia, who?
Finn, not Finn, Leia. Finn, Rey, and what's his name? The pilot.
Oh,
somebody knows in the chat.
P.
Poe Dameron.
Poe. There
Yeah.
you go. Poe. There you go.
You didn't get that, and they tried to force it on you in that third movie, that as if that bond was there, and you never got to see that bond actually go together.
No, and I understand that they tried to fix it, but they rush it. It's
well,
like,
yeah.
the whole movie. I mean, I went to the theater and I'm like, what am I watching? This is the end of one of the best saga ever, and you're bringing this crap to me? I'm sorry, I felt that way.
Right.
I was very disappointed with the movie. Honestly, I was. And I'm a big Star Wars fan, as you can see.
There, I had parts in it that I liked.
There are parts, but I'm talking. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm talking about the whole thing, movie thing. There's parts that are good, amazing.
Wait, let's go back. Step back just one more. The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
the last Jedi to me, when they were going to Poe Dameron and them being that was like a bad episode of Battlestar Galactica. That's what it seemed like to me. It was like a bad episode of Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
But but if we have to talk about favorite parts in Last Jedi, is when she grabs and she has the two blades together and puts them together and goes, and I am all of the Jedi. They lost right there, because it would have been great if you would just seen all those Jedi pop up as Force ghosts behind her.
Yeah.
Anakin, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon Jinn, Mace Windu, Yoda. It would have been awesome. They missed out completely.
Yeah, a lot of people myself, but whatever.
I mean, it was great to have the voices.
Yeah.
But it would have I think it would have just punched it home. Even though, there was parts in the movie that just was like, I don't get it, and everything like that. If you would have done that at the end, most people wouldn't have remembered any of the bad parts except for that part, if you would have done something like that.
I agree 100%. Well, Chris, it's been great, man. We talked a lot of bit of Star Wars, Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian is going to be it's
going to be crazy. So what we do is, next time when the trailer comes out, we do another surprise stream, and then we talk about the trailer, and we go and we talk about it and say our opinions to see what's going to happen.
I mean, you can't wait to see Boba Fett. That's what I'm hoping for.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see the whole episode and see what's going on.
True.
Yeah, it's crazy. Mars says it was anticlimactic for the series. I wanted Rey to be a Blood Skywalker, not a freaking Palpatine.
I didn't want her to be a Blood Skywalker. I wanted her to be a Kenobi.
Yeah,
that's what and I think that's what she was supposed to do, but they had to change it because he was trying to fix it.
Yeah. We shall see. Guys, again, Chad, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. I know it was late, and if you haven't,
it was also kind of last moment.
Yeah, make sure that hit the thumbs up, like, and share it, and obviously subscribe to Chris and myself. Pretty sure you already have. Appreciate your time so much. Thank you for being here with us tonight.
Yes, we didn't know if we get anybody.
Yeah,
because of how late it was.
So it's great. It's great to see you all. Make sure tomorrow I'm gonna be in Chris' channel. We're gonna play tomorrow with family. What is it called? Yeah. So make sure you just stop by tomorrow. At what time, Chris? At 7 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. All right. So make sure you be there. Fantastic. I'm glad you enjoy it, and it's cool to do this surprise once in a while. And obviously, we went. If you realize, we went over Star Wars on the top, but maybe we should do like one night, talk about Star Wars and go deep into each movie. I think it would be great as well.
Right.
So we get together and see what we can do.
Before we go, we were talking about sequels. Okay, the books I was talking about that I was reading is it's about I'm trying to think what they're called. The Yuzan Vaughn.
Yeah.
And these are creatures that came from outside the galaxy, and they come in.
Okay.
And basically it's all of Luke's Jedi from his academy who are fighting these things, and they can't be seen in the Force. They carry these sticks that lightsabers can't break. And and it's I haven't got through all of it, but it's so far what I've read of it is really good. I need to get back into it, but it would be great if they would do a sequel of that kind of an invasion.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much. Yeah, Danny's great. To Real to Geeks, friend of ours. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it so much.
Yes.
You're welcome. All right, guys. So we're gonna go. We gotta go to work tomorrow. Jonathan, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. We are leaving right now. We gotta go to work tomorrow.
Yeah,
things going up, but. Maybe we do some live stream tomorrow. We'll see.
And I think we do have a live stream tomorrow.
For sure.
Disney friend.
I think I'm going to Epcot tomorrow.
Oh, you're going to Epcot?
Yeah, after work.
I think Heaven's going to be in Epcot tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah, I think she's going there tomorrow with her friends.
We'll see. But regardless, guys, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it. You'll have a great night, and thanks for watching. And
Thank you for coming.
Happy holidays, and may the force be with you.
Always.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys. See you soon. Be good. Good night.